Welcome to our market recap for July 10th, 2025, brought to you by Athene AI. It was another positive day for U.S. equities, with major indices closing higher. Let's dive into the details. The S&P 500 continued its impressive run, climbing 0.28% to close at a new all-time high. The Nasdaq Composite also hit record levels, driven by ongoing optimism in artificial intelligence, and a surprising resilience to recent tariff headlines. Overall, market sentiment was upbeat. Investors showed a strong appetite for risk across various sectors. While the broad market was certainly positive, many of today's big moves were actually driven by specific company news. Let's look at some of today's top gainers, starting with the impressive performers that led the market. Delta Airlines soared nearly 12%. This impressive jump came after the airline reported strong second-quarter earnings, reinstated optimistic full-year guidance, and announced a 25% dividend increase. Highlights included record Pacific revenue and robust growth in premium and loyalty programs. This was a clear sign of operational strength and management confidence. Trading volume was 5 times higher than average, showing broad investor interest. But the biggest winner among today's top movers was MP Materials, which skyrocketed an incredible 50.6%. This massive rally followed the announcement of a transformational public-private partnership with the U.S. Department of Defense. This agreement includes multi-billion-dollar investments, a new magnet manufacturing facility, and long-term government commitments. It really positions MP Materials as a key player in U.S. rare earth independence. Trading volume here was absolutely enormous, over 15 times the average. That shows just how significant this news was to the market. We also saw United Airlines jump 14.3% after filing an 8K. The market interpreted this as a positive development, possibly removing a perceived risk or value drag for the company. Trading volume here was over 4 times the average, indicating strong investor conviction. And American Airlines gained 12.7%. Its rise was fueled by a combination of factors: the strong overall market sentiment as indices hit record highs, and better-than-expected jobless claims data. While that jobless claims data initially caused a small dip, it ultimately supported a rally as investors rotated into cyclical and travel stocks. Interestingly, Pro-Kidney Corp rose almost 20% without any clear news catalyst. Lower-than-average trading volume suggests this move was likely driven by technical factors, speculative trading, or market positioning, rather than fundamental news. Now let's turn to the companies that saw significant declines and were among today's top losers. Bitmine Immersion Technologies plunged over 31% after an 8K filing disclosed a new definitive agreement. Investors clearly viewed this as highly unfavorable, likely due to concerns about dilution or the company's strategic direction. While trading volume was elevated, it wasn't a panicked sell-off. Ultragenyx Pharmaceutical fell 25% after an after-hours update on its UX143 Phase 3 study. While the study progressed with an acceptable safety profile, the lack of positive efficacy data disappointed investors. This was a clear news-driven sell-off, with trading volume over 12 times the average. Soleno Therapeutics dropped 9.2% after announcing a $200 million public offering priced below its prior close, which raised dilution concerns. Preliminary Q2 results may also have disappointed. Trading volume surged, reflecting a strong investor reaction to these company-specific events. And then we have Bloom Energy, which dropped 10% without any identifiable news driver. Trading volume was more than double the average, suggesting possible technical selling, profit-taking, or sector rotation. Finally, Atlassian declined 9.4%. This move was tied to broader macroeconomic data. U.S. jobless claims came in below expectations. This reduced hopes for imminent Fed rate cuts, which is generally seen as a negative for high-growth tech stocks. Trading volume more than doubled, indicating heavy selling tied to this macro factor. To summarize, today's largest stock moves were overwhelmingly driven by company-specific news. Things like earnings reports, new partnerships, regulatory filings, and capital raises. Macroeconomic data, particularly the jobless claims report, did impact select names, especially in the tech sector. The significant spikes in trading volume we saw today largely confirmed the importance of these specific catalysts. While the broader market's positive sentiment certainly provided a supportive backdrop, it wasn't the primary force behind most of these outsized individual stock movements. That's our market wrap-up for today. What stocks are you watching? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more market insights. This has been a market update from Athene AI. See you next time.